Hello everyone and welcome to the channel. In this video I'm going to be showing you how to add a water reflection as in this image here. Now this was the original, then I decided to create an orb, and then from the orb I created the water reflection. So I will also I've also done some research as to where you could get other apps from to do these water reflections, because the one I'm using is actually a plugin for Photoshop or Affinity. Now, if you've got neither of those and you want to use your phone or your tablet, I've done some research as to where you can get apps from for Android or the iPhone or the iPad. But I'll put those below the description so you can actually have a look at them yourself. But this particular one is a plugin for Photoshop. Now this can be done to any type of image. It doesn't have to be flowers. It can be landscapes. It can be anything that you choose, as long as it's going to look good as a water reflection. So let's go back to the original orb image. What I'm actually going to do is I'm going to extend the bottom of this image by probably about the same amount as the top. Let's just zoom out a bit. Okay, that's about right. Now we're going to go up to filter, and as it's a plugin for Photoshop and Affinity, once you install it as a plugin, it'll appear in your filter menu. So we've got Flaming Pear, Flood 2, so we just click on that. Now there's all sorts of different settings that you can use. I tend to go for something simple and straightforward. So here you can alter your horizon, and what it will do is it'll show you here on this little screen. So I'm altering the horizon, so it's just touching the bottom of the image. Now you can also alter where the ripples are, the size of them. That doesn't really make much difference. You can do the height. That doesn't make a lot of difference. Waviness, complexity, brilliance. So you can see there's lots of different settings you can use, and I think that's more or less what I did. Let's have a try at the undulation. Doesn't really make much difference. So as I say, it's probably just the horizon and things like the waviness. Add that down a bit lower. I think that's probably about. See, brilliance makes it brighter. Want it to look quite natural. So I think we'll say okay to that. Now, because I cropped out an extra, an extra space here, obviously you've got all the flood, the reflection there. And that's what you need to do. You need to just crop out, give yourself some extra room so you can have this reflection at the bottom. And that's really it. As I say, you can use any type of image you want to. It doesn't have to be a flower. If I show you the ones that I've actually done before in the past, that was a vase of flowers. Then I did some screws and nails in an arrangement and composed the moon. And there's another one here, clematis, and also a chrysanth, and finally this one here. So as I say, see, if that one is sort of a scene, you could choose any image you want to. So that's basically it. What I'll do is I'll also show you these screen shots, but I'll put the link in the comments so you can have a look for yourself. Right, that one is the Apple one, and it's called Flood Filter for Water Reflections. And then the other one, this is the one for Android, and it's called Water Reflection Mirror Image. But you can actually Google it yourself. You can actually go in the app stores and have a look yourself. But these are also free. You don't have to pay for these. But as I say, I will put those links in the description box. If you've got any questions, just leave them in the comments box, and I'll get back to you as soon as I can. So I hope you've enjoyed that short video. Hope I'll see you in the next one and you've enjoyed it. Okay, take care.